Hello guys, so in this video I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on keratin treatment, but my review and experience is on if you have a sensitive scalp. I have sensitive skin, so I'm going to tell you about my experience. It's been about a month and a half. By the way, if you want to see the tutorial, I filmed the whole thing when I was getting the keratin treatment done. It was here in New York City in a place called Hair Bar. If you're interested to see, like if you haven't gotten it done and you're interested to see the whole procedure, like if you would be interested, and I asked a lot of questions. You guys want to know how much it was. I'll link it up above so you guys can go watch that and then you can come back here. But if not, I'll go right ahead and straight into the video and tell you what I think if I would do it again, what it did to my scalp. I got it a month and a half ago. I had a different type of keratin treatment. This specific one is organic, the one that I did, and is formaldehyde. I'm not sure, I never say it right, but formaldehyde free. So that bad ingredient that everybody's so scared of, it was like free of that. Want to know more about that, the organic, the ingredients, what people are good for this kind of treatment? That's all in that video. I decided to do it, and I did so much research because look at me. I have blonde hair. I bleach it. I do highlights, and my hair is very thin, very thin. So my hair is already like messed up as it is. So I said I'm risking like being bald because I could have a reaction. My scalp is sensitive, even like when they do like my color sometimes. Like I've gotten like one burn. Like they decided to just change the product on me and I freaking got burned. Like my scalp got burned. Like you think you would tell me I'm gonna change what I usually put on you, but no, I was like the guinea pig and they just decided to like, oh, we got this new product, let's try it on her. No, you freaking burned my scalp. A lot of people were like requesting this certain stylist, so I went to her. She was so nice. You will see in the video, she's so nice and she answered so many questions. Again, this was like an organic formaldehyde free. A lot of people say it's impossible, there's no such thing as formaldehyde free, because like how else is it gonna work? But she explained all of that in the video. This one that I got, you're supposed to like come home and wash it right away. I know there's some like you can't wash your hair like in a couple of days. This one is different. Actually suggested that immediately once I came home I washed it again and I blow dried it and straightened it right away, just for the first time, so it can really set. Like that was the last step. I change all the products that I use because you're not supposed to use anything like with sulfates and stuff like that. So I was looking like for organic things, specifically targeted for like a keratin treatment. If you guys want me to show you all the products that I use now, like the shampoos, conditioners, dry shampoo, oils that I use to maintain the treatment, let me know. I don't want to put it here because the video will be way too long. Okay, so when I got the treatment done, she did tell me like, oh, let me know if you feel your scalp a little weird or something. And I told her I did, but it wasn't really anything strong. Remember, my scalp is sensitive, so of course I was gonna feel something. This thing's gonna straighten your hair for months, so it has to be like a little strong, right? And so I did feel something, but she washed it like 2 minutes after, so it wasn't bad. Her hair just felt so weird after because the product is still in, they can't wash it out, so it feels really nasty. So you really do want to come home and wash it right away. So I did that. I came home, I washed it, I blow dried it, and I straightened it. It looked beautiful. It was so straight. My scalp felt okay. Like I didn't feel weird or anything. How can I forget this important part? I have a very oily scalp. I wash my hair every day, and yes, I know you're not supposed to. I know that. So you like train your hair not to produce that much oil. I know, but this is me. So I already know that the treatment is not going to last as long as it would if you wouldn't wash your hair every day. So it's supposed to last like what, 4 months? She said about 5 months. I'll probably get it even less, maybe 3 months. I got it, I believe, in February. We're in April now. So right away when I would come out of the shower, like the way my hair dries now, it's weird. It's like, I've never gotten a perm before, but I'm sure it's like that. Like when you get a perm, it's like stiff. But I always use a leave-in conditioner to detangle my hair. Like I would always touch my scalp like that. Like it would just feel weird. Like it wouldn't hurt or anything, but I would just feel like this sensation. But I would touch my head the whole day. 2 weeks after, I just had like a very itchy scalp. Now, mind you, my dilemma here was that I changed all my products, but like they're mostly like organic and stuff. Like they're more healthy for you, so it doesn't strip my keratin. But so I was like, what's wrong with my scalp? Why is it like so itchy? I had like especially in this section here, it was like scaly white, and I was freaking out. Now, I'm not saying that people with oily skin don't have like dandruff. I'm calling it dandruff because I don't know what it is. It's like scaly, but like it basically looked like a burn in this section here. I was like, what is this? Like if I didn't have blonde hair like this, like when my roots were like up to here, I could freaking see like the white. I've never had dandruff. Wanted to use like maybe Head and Shoulders or something, but I can't because that'll mess up my keratin. So it's like, what do? And mind you, it's not all over my hair, so it was just like in this section here. And I'm like, but what is this? Why is it so itchy just in one section? Like, was I allergic? Why didn't I get a reaction before? Like, is it the products I'm using, or was it the keratin? Is it just too strong for me? Like, I used coconut oil, but then, you know, with coconut oil, you really have to wash your hair a lot to get the oil out. So I already wash my hair every day, and when I would use the coconut oil, I would have to wash it like 3 times to get the oil out. So I was really like drying out my scalp even more. So confused. I'm not sure because it's not my whole scalp, but I do see like I touch my scalp a lot during the day. I will put a picture. I scratch so much in a moment because I'm literally always going like this the whole day. It itches. It itches. So I was like scratching the whole day until like I took blood out. I took blood out, and I do have a picture of that because I was like telling like family members, like, please, can you look, because I can't see properly. I wanted to know like if it was all over my head or just this section. Like besides my scalp, my whole hair was fine. It's suggested for you to get a cut with the treatment, like right after the treatment, and believe me, they say it for a reason. I just thought like, oh, they probably just want to, you know, get more money out of you. Who's not gonna suggest the trim? Why not? But oh my god, guys, you need a freaking trim right after. Unless you have the most perfect hair ever, you are going to need a trim. It's gonna mess up your ends so much. Like, fine, I had dry ends, but now this wasn't like dry. They were fried. My ends were fried like this. Okay, like if I had gotten electrocuted. I chopped off so much. I know I felt so bad after, but I actually felt relieved because it just felt disgusting. So I had this beautiful keratin treatment, but with disgusting ends. I wouldn't suggest like to get a trim and then go get the treatment, because you're gonna have to like cut it again. Well, most people, maybe you don't want to, maybe you don't have the same damage. We all have different hair, but they highly suggest a trim right after. And if you have to dye your hair, she also suggested for me not to like do highlights. You can, it's your hair, you do whatever you want. Remember, these are just suggestions so the treatment lasts longer. So that was another reason why I was debating, because I said, oh my god, I have blonde hair, it's probably gonna like ruin my color. And she did apply like a purple shampoo before she started the keratin, just because she said it will change the color a little. They do suggest that you do it like, some places do it the same day that you're gonna get the keratin. I don't like that. I think that would be way too much if you have like a sensitive scalp and you have like very thin, fine hair. Maybe more coarse hair could handle, but my hair I think would have just fallen off. I did ask them the first thing when I made the appointment, they asked me, oh, have you gotten your hair colored? They said because we want to do it at least 2 weeks after you gotten it colored. Get my hair colored, I don't remember if it was like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but I waited quite a while because the way my scalp was feeling. I wanted to see what can I apply to my freaking scalp. So I went to the store, and after a lot of research, I got this, and it has helped me. It has helped me. I really like soak this part with this, and it comes out with like one shampoo. I don't feel like I have to put like 3 shampoos with the coconut oil that I really have to like work it to get it out. I think this is great. So this is Hollywood Beauty. I'm sure you don't have to buy that brand. This is just what I got in Target. And it's jojoba oil or jojoba oil, jojoba oil. And it says hydrates and conditions. And it's very affordable. And this is a 2 ounce. So it says this soothes scalp, hydrates hair, light, not greasy, and conditions. I like to apply it like not when I'm going out, because even though it says non-greasy, like I said, I put a nice amount so it will look greasy and my hair will be like weighed down. And it's great. Like the next day my scalp looks much better. I mean, if it was really bad, like my whole scalp, I probably would have gone to like a doctor to like check me out. What if I got like a chemical burn or something? If you have this like all over your head, definitely get checked out, because you could like lose your hair. If you want to know how I've been taking care of my hair, what products I changed to, what I've been using, the shampoos, conditioners, oils, leave me a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up so I know to do that video. It's good to have this in hand just in case. Definitely try the oil maybe like in a small spot before you go and apply it, and you never know what you're sensitive to. Would I do it again? Before I did this treatment, I would blow dry my hair. Like I said, I wash it every day. I would blow dry my hair and iron it every single day. So I already have like this blonde hair, and I would do that to my hair every day. So now the change is that I basically just blow dry it. I know the blow dryer is not the best, but at least I'm not using that heat strict direct on my hair. So I think I would do it again for that. It's nice like when it rains or the weather's bad, I'm not poofy. That's nice. I like that. I think if I would do it, I would do it maybe like, what are we, April, May, June, July, maybe like in July. Depends. It has worn off a little, like especially this section here that has grown. This always gets like a little wavy. I'm really going out and I want to look really nice and like sleek. When I use the iron as well, whoa, I mean your hair is gonna be straight. Oh, and one more thing I must mention for you girls like me that have very limp hair, barely any volume. When you just get this treatment, you're not gonna have any volume, girl. Just know that. Like, this is gonna be flat. If you like that look, then fine. But like me, I try to have like at least a little bit of volume. You see, like it's not completely flat. It's gonna be hard to get that when you just got it, and I hated that part of it because I want a little volume like in the root. And be careful, like if you try to use like a dry shampoo for some volume, be careful what dry shampoo. It's not only sulfates, you also shouldn't use stuff with alcohol, which that is much harder. Like sulfate's fine, sulfate free fine, but stuff like without alcohol is a little hard. So I have some to suggest, but like I said, if you want to see that video, let me know. If I forgot something, if you have any questions, you can leave them down in the comments. I'll try to answer them for you the best I can. Thanks so much for watching. I hope I was able to help any of you guys, and yeah guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.